daughter suspects her father of being a psychopathic murderer because the necklace he gave her. It was the same as the one around the missing girl's neck. She immediately took out her phone, took a picture of the necklace. She then turns on her computer to look for clues, but she found out by accident. There have been many cases of missing girls recently. Upon closer inspection she would find these missing girls all looked like her dead mother. This made her even more certain the father was the psychopathic serial killer. But what if there was a mistake? To find proof, the girl sneaks into her father's room, opening her father's drawers. To her amazement, there was a bottle of anesthetic inside. Then, the girl found a photo album, with the exception of a family photo. The rest were pictures of the victims. This was the first time the girl was even more sure the father was the murderer. She was about to call the police, but then she heard a noise outside. It was her father coming back. The girl immediately put everything back where she found it. She ran back to her room, but then it occurred to her. The television downstairs. The news of the missing girl was still playing. She rushed down to turn it off, but she bumped into her father.
You're still up? I thought you'd be in bed by now.
The girl is terrified, but she had to pretend to be calm, but her actions betrayed her. The girl was so nervous while watching TV, she didn't even notice the ice cream had melted. The girl rushes to clean it up, but accidentally cuts her finger on a splinter. Just like when she was a child, her father gently cleaned the wound and asked if it hurt. Looking at her loving father, the girl suddenly felt that her suspicions were wrong. How could a father who loved her so much, how could he be a psychopathic murderer? The girl thought she was overthinking things. She woke up again to a noise. She couldn't help but go out of her room, only to find her father sneaking up to the attic. There must be some secret there. And then the next day, father leaves for work. The girl put down the ladder and crept up to the attic. As soon as she got inside, she found the bag her father was carrying. Immediately she reached for it, but there was nothing inside. Seeing nothing suspicious around her, the girl turned around and prepared to leave. Luckily, there was no danger. The floor had only a hole in it. The girl was safe and sound, and underneath the hole was her room. In a short time, the father should not have noticed. The girl was about to leave when she looked up and found a picture of her mother and a strange box next to it. Curious, the girl opens it, only to find it full of jewelry. However, the jewelry inside was neither her mother's, neither was it her own. One of the rings had blood on it. At this moment, the girl was convinced her father was the murderer. She immediately went to her room to pack her things. She wanted to leave her father, to get away from this psychopathic killer. But just as she walked out the door, but then she closed her eyes. Then she fumbled her way outside. It turns out the girl had a disease. A person with this disease, fear of hearing noises and noises. They are also afraid of seeing the world with light.